Hey everybody, it's me Stacy here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com, and welcome to today's Saturday with Stacy YouTube class number 615. Hey everybody, how are you doing today? It is not close to midnight. The sun is still out, which is shocking. Usually I'm doing these classes, I'm filming my Saturday with Stacy Friday nights starting at around 9 or 10 p.m. But I'm up here, I got here up here a wee bit earlier today, so I was able to prep everything, and I think you're going to enjoy this full-length, commercial-free, technique-based class. We do it every Saturday, and I try to bring you things you may not have seen before, things that you might already have in your crafty stash to remind you how to use them. I try to put a bunch of different products together to make magic happen. I kind of throw a little bit into the pot and then a little bit into the pot and a little bit more, and then I stir it all together, and with luck, I've picked the right combination of goodies from some of your most favorite manufacturers to really bring it home and inspire and to show you that you can do this. Now this is kind of an international show today. Now that I'm looking around, I've got Simple and Basic out of Denmark. I've got a brand new manufacturer out of Belgium for you. I've got Wow. I've got a stamp set from Wow. They're from the United Kingdom. I've got Find It Trading, which is out of Holland. So we've got a little international Saturday with Stacy happening today. And fun is the intent of this class. Not only to show you new products, but again, to bring in things that you may already have in your crafty stash to remind you just why you have them and what you should do with them and to go get them and play with them. All of the product that we have for you is available both in our retail store and our online shop. Yes, we are a true mom and pop independent retail store. We are small. Really, we are. If you ever came here, you would see all of the employees at one time. So we're here in Canyon Country, California, and we do have the online store, of course, that's open 24 hours a day. I will tell you that some of this product, I usually will say, go find this at your independent retailer if you're lucky enough to still have one. If you can go say hello, hello, and they say hello, hello back to you in person, go shop with them. Unfortunately, quite a bit of this product is exclusive to Scrapbooking Made Simple. Quite a bit of this product is not available anywhere else in the United States. So, and that's one of the things I like to do. I like to go find those little hidden nuggets, those gems, those little things in the back of the booth that nobody else is paying attention to when you go to a trade show and everybody else just walks right on by. But I'm like, I spy with my little eye, and then I get the opportunity to bring it to you. So super excited about that. I think you're going to have a great time today. I always start really easy and then we get progressively harder, and that will be the case today. I'm going to start with a couple kits that are super easy and fun, and then we're going to move into something a little bit more difficult, and then we are going to end with the die from Simple and Basic, because it is a wonderful die. It is. It's so easy and makes an interactive card bing, bang, boom. Literally bing, bang, boom. Before we get to all of that, I have winner, winner, chicken dinner to talk about. We always do 2 winners that post a comment in this YouTube. So as long as you post a comment below and it's kind, it will be approved. And we pick 2 winners to win a $100 gift card. Yep, a $100 gift card. But I've also been doing a sneak peek the day before, sometimes a couple hours before this class launches, allowing a 3rd winner chicken dinner who will receive an assortment of products from this class. Yay! So that video is a reel. It's only a minute and a half and it is still up. I'll leave it up for a little while so you can continue to post, and that gives you a couple opportunities to be a winner chicken dinner here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. So I've got all three. I'm going to announce all three. Last week was our first week to announce YouTube Reel sneak peek winner. This is our second, and I'm kind of excited. I do know who this is. And while you're not going to get a gift card, you are going to get an assortment of products. So if you decide to order any of this, whatever we send you will just be bonus goodies. All right, so our winner from our sneak peek is Cindy Thompson. Hello, Cindy Thompson. Congratulations. You are a winner chicken dinner here at Scrapbooking Made Simple for posting on our sneak peek reel. Now we have two winners who posted a comment below. Live chat comments don't count to be a winner chicken dinner. Sorry, you gotta post in the comment section, and as long as it's polite, it will be approved immediately. It'll be approved immediately. And if there's a question about it, YouTube will hold the comment and then we'll approve it for you. All right, our first winner chicken dinner from Saturday with Stacy, class 614, which was the Elizabeth Crafts. It was the Eco line. It was so pretty. I had such a good time in that class, I'm telling you. Our first winner is Carolyn Finseth. Hello, Carolyn Finseth. Is that you? Because if it is, you are a winner chicken dinner here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. Wahoo kachoo for you. Holy smokes artichokes. Are you taking a screenshot? I can hold it here for just another second. Okay, hopefully you got your screenshot and you're calling all of your friends, but you're not alone. We always give 2 gift cards away. Second winner, Karen. Hey, Karen. Karen Spetten? Is it Speeten? I think it's Speeten because 2 vowels go a walkin', but I could be wrong. Is it Speeten or Spetten? I don't know, Karen, but does it really matter? Of course it kind of does, but only sort of. You're still a winner chicken dinner here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, and you have $100 in your online account right now. Right now, you've got $100 to go spend. You and Caroline, $100 to go spend any way that makes your heart happy. And of course, you could spend $20 this week and $20 next week and $20 the week after, or you can spend it all in one shot. It's there until it's gone, so enjoy. And Cindy, wahoo kachoo for you being a sneak peek winner chicken dinner peep. Now, for all 3 of you lovely ladies, we have to do the winner chicken dinner dance, so I need you to stand up. I need you to kind of get into your groove, kind of get things going, right? The older we get, the longer it takes to get things going. But are you ready? You're a winner, chicken dinner. You're a winner, chicken dinner. Wahoo, kachoo for you. Congratulations to the 3 of you. You don't have to do anything to claim your prize. We know who you are. We know where you live. And Cindy will get your prize out to you sometime next week. And Carolyn and Karen, the gift card is already in your online account. Go have a great time. Compliments of me and the team here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. All right, you guys. So I've got a lot going on today. And a little bit of this and a little bit of that. We're going to be doing a little bit of die cutting, maybe a little bit of stamping, but a lot with paper. And this company that I have found, I'm in love with. And we've talked, we've Zoomed. I obviously I can't just bebop over to Belgium, although I'd like to. Hello, invite me over. But they have been so wonderful. I will tell you, the first time I tried to get in touch with them, I sent an email to the email address that's on their website. Didn't go through. Sent another email, found another email address. Then I clicked their contact me page. I mean, I must have sent 14 different emails trying to get a hold of somebody. And finally I got a response back and I'm like, you do exist. They were like the M&Ms, you know, who saw Santa. He does exist. And Santa looks at the M&Ms, you do exist. I, for a while, wasn't sure if they were real or not. But once we connected and we just got along so well. The company name, and I'm probably going to say this wrong, so don't be upset with me over there, is Creatief Art. Creatief Art. Creatief. Creatief Art is my guess. They do the most beautiful paper kits. I mean, wait till you see what I have for you next month from them. And then I think in October, oh, swoon, they do the most beautiful paper kits, from the ephemera to the actual printed paper. It's lovely and it goes together so well. So I have 3 kits for you today. I've got the gnomes, and I will show you everything that comes in it. I have got, and it's retails for $37.93. It's on sale for $29.99. All the kits retail for just about the same price. Then I have the little mice, the sweet little mice. Oh, they're so darling. Retails for $37.95, and it's on sale for $29.99. And finally, I've got Forest Fairies. And guess what? Same price. Now, everything's sold open stock. You don't have to get the kit. You can just get what you love, love, love. Or you can just hang with me for a few hours while we create. And maybe you pick up a new tip or a new trick. Maybe you learn something new. Or maybe we just pass the time together. And that is great with me as well. So I'm going to tilt on down. We're going to get started for today. I am going to start with the mice and the gnomes because they have actual card kits that are part of the bundle, but you can get open stock if that's the only thing you love, 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 by all means. So I'm going to start with them first, and then we're going to go from there. And the last place we're going to end, is with a simple and basic die and the card kits. Well, and the kits that I have, or the papers that I have, isn't that fabulous? All right. But then look at the cute gnome. Isn't he cute too? I know. But then we've got the darling mice. Okay, I'm not supposed to be showing you samples, but I just can't help myself. And then we pull up. And there he is. Look at how cute is that? They're just darling. And then you just pop right back down. And then you just pull up. And whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. No, I haven't had any caffeine today. Shocking, right? Shocking. Okay, so I'm going to put those over there. And I'm going to tilt down. We're going to get started for today. It's good to see everybody. And again, I'm Stacy. This is Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. We would appreciate it if you subscribe to our channel. We would appreciate it if you like this video and follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Down I go. All right, let's see what we've got. It feels weird to be starting this video with the sun still out. Usually it's like 9, 10, 11 o'clock before I get up here, before I get everything ready to go. I'm just not quite sure what to do with myself. All right, so I'm going to start with these two. Now, this is an entire bundle. And eventually I'll use most everything that's in this bundle. So this is the sweet mice. And you get the ephemera, and you get the decoupage that are already die cut out for you. And you get the card kit, which is where I'm going to start. And then we have the creative, this is so beautiful, the creative cutouts, the book of paper. the book of paper. So that's in the bundle for the mice. And we will get to these other things, but I'm gonna start with the card kit because it is a true card kit. And while I've got you, I'm gonna do the gnomes as well. So the gnomes for $29.99, you have the decoupage and it's pre-die cut out. Look at, aren't they so cute? There's, I think, 5 sheets. That's my fave. I love that one. Look at, for a little one, are these the, it's just darling. Love the flowers. So I think there's 5 sheets of the decoupage and 3 designs each. 1, 2, 3, 4 on that one, maybe 4 designs each. Then I have the card kit, and then I have the swoon paper. So let's put these over here, because I'm going to start with the 2 card kits, which of course you can get all by themselves or in the bundle. And these are true kits. They are ready to go. Everything you need is in them. So let's pop it open. And this is for a crafter who just wants something easy, fun to do. They're limited on time. They've never crafted before. They've never tried this before. They're not sure. This is great for kids because they can do it. You can have seniors do this. It's just a very accessible way to start, or a way to spend your time when maybe you don't have a lot of time but you want to do something creative. So you get 4 different designs, and you don't have to copy these, you can do them your way. You get 4 card bases, and I want to let you know these are embossed. The card bases are actually embossed. They're not just printed on, they're embossed on. So 4 card bases, you get 4 envelopes, and you get enough to make 4 gnomes along with a background sheet. So let's start. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do the mice, because these go by really quickly. And maybe I'll bring some bling over. Maybe I'll open some bling and just have a couple of them ready to go. So I've got the Art Deco bling. I think we have 8 or 9 different color combinations. There's 756 pieces in one pack. That's a wahoo kachoo. All right, I've got some bling now. Take my envelopes, and we'll just put my envelopes here. So first thing I need to do is I want to pop out the pieces that fall out to make my card. So I just want to turn it over, and any place I can see that you're supposed to pop a piece out, I want to pop a piece out. And it's pre-die cut, so you don't have to go in there and do it yourself. All right, so it is embossed. I don't know if you can see it, but the backside, you can feel it, you can hear it. This is all embossed for you. And then you score, just fold on the score line. And and our first card is ready to start. Maybe we'll do 2 of these and maybe 2 of the mice. And then all the little pieces. So they're not flat, the cards. They've got detail to them. They've got the die cut elements to them. And of course, you can take them to the next level and do something more to them if you would like. But I wanted to keep the first few cards easy peasy mac and cheesy. Boy, I am nowhere close to this trash can. All right, so I've got 2 cards ready to go. Then I've got my backgrounds. And all I have to do is cut my backgrounds out. So you might use a trimmer. I'm going to freehand. Okay, I think that one's super cute. But we would do all 4 of them. And I like the little fishing guy. We're going to do the little fishing gnome. Take a little bit off. So we'll trim him down the way we're supposed to. And that gives me 2 to play with. I still have the other 2 that I'll need to finish. So I do my complete card kit. But we're going to start with these 2. Now, the question was, and there was a question. Yes, there was. Do we put the image up against the inside so when you open it, you have a place to put a sentiment? Or do we put the image here so it's more 3-dimensional? There was a big discussion about this. Some are going to want to put it here so it's more dimensional, and others will want to put it right up against the card base so that when you open it, you have a place to put a sentiment. I'm going to leave that decision to you. So I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to put it to the front. Let's grab a little bit of Stacy tape. That's how Claire, SMS girl Claire, said she would do it, would be by putting it right up against the front of the card so that when you open it, you have a place to write your sentiment. I suppose next time I talk to them over in Belgium at Creatief Art, I will ask them what was the intended which way is it supposed to be? But thankfully, we're creative people and we can choose whichever way makes our heart happy. I'm going to take all the double-sided tape, the liner off. And then I'm going to grab my image, and I just want to make sure that it's going in the right direction because I've been known to put them upside down. Okay, there it is. One done. Let's quickly put this one down. And then we will build our little gnomes to go with. So each of the card kits, whether it be the gnomes or the mice, will make 4 cards. And all you need is adhesive. And a pair of scissors to cut the backgrounds out. But that's it. Okay, so I always make sure that I'm holding it in the right direction, putting it in the right direction. I like the little fisher guy, little fisherman. I wonder if I have my bamboo. My Yasutomo bamboo bone folder. There we go, that's better. So for $3.99, great, great. All made out of bamboo, so super strong. Great little bone folder. All right, there we go. There's our first 2. Now I need to decide which 2 gnomes do I want to put. Well, I know one of them has to have the fish. So he's got the fish. So we're going to do this one because he's got the fish. This is kind of like a guy card kit. So I'm going to pull all the pieces that go with him. All right, looks like 4 pieces go with the fish. And then I like the little watering can. And the gnome with the little shovel. That piece comes out. So there's 1. Two. And 3 pieces for this one. Now I still have 2 more left because I still have 2 cards left that I can do. Let's see. I've got the designs right here in front of me if I want a monkey see, monkey do, but I've already changed them up because I pulled a different one to go with this one. Now these are easy to put together. You start with the one that has the most detail. See how this has the full image? Then you would put on top of it the next one, which is a little bit less of the image, a little bit less. And then you put on the next one. And then you put on the next one. But you don't want to do them just flat, because if you do them flat, that's what you get, a flat embellishment. We're going to do it with foam tape. Oh, okay. Make sure I don't lose the little watering can. We're going to do it with foam tape so that it pops, so that it has some dimension to it. Okay, well, there's a piece right there. So I'm just going to take some of my GG foam tape. This is great foam tape. This is 2 mil thick, so it's pretty tall. The liner comes off so easy, and it doesn't seem to, when you push down, it springs back up. So a little bit of foam tape. I love that I can just take the liner off like that. That's crazy good. And now I'm going to lay him straight over the top. And I'm going to start to build an embellishment. Then I'm going to take my little hat and we'll put a little foam tape on my hat. And pop my hat. And so people came in, they were watching the honorary SMS girls make these, and they were watching us do photography of the samples, and they were like, oh my gosh, when can we get these? And it's like, nope, not until Saturday. And my little fish, he just fits right on top. You just line them up, put them down. That wasn't such a good put down, but there we go. Nope. See, I need to have it facing me. All right, line them up. Put them down. There we go. And now I've got this 3-dimensional embellishment that I can then put. Look at him. Look at him. Look at how cute he is. You got the little pier in the back and the fishing going on, and I love it. Of course, I could have put him here and left this on the inside, but I chose not to. A little bit more foam tape. You would do a better job taping down than I am. Oh, that little piece comes out too. Little tiny piece right there comes out. And then I'm gonna put him, I don't wanna cover all this up, so I'm gonna put him on this side. What a darling card for a dad. It's so cute. And then you've got room to put your sentiment on the inside. So, 1 done. And coffee cup, oh, there we go. So this just has 3 pieces. The base, the hat, and the little watering, I guess it's not a coffee cup, it's a watering can, your watering can. That's pretty close to fit. Pop it right on up. And line it up. And then I think I'll put him, yep, I'll put him to this side. Or her. Got flowers on her hat. And remember, they come with the envelopes. So cute and fast and easy. But if I wanted to jazz this up, I could. I could take my Marvy jewel picker. This is a dual tip jewel picker. It picks up any kind of pearls and bling, and I'm gonna come over Maybe I grab the yellow. Now for me, the easiest way to get the jewels off is to put down and swipe to the side. Let me get a piece of paper. Okay, so before I put them on there, I'm going to show you what I mean. Let me see if I can zoom in. So this one is, well, I lost it, but that's okay. So for me, the easiest way to pick up bling is to take my Marvy jewel picker, swipe to the side and put down, swipe to the side and put down, swipe to the side and put down, swipe to the side and put down. Do you see how fast? Swipe to the side and put down, swipe to the side and put down, swipe to the side and put down. It is the fastest way to use bling. Your Marvy jewel picker, no matter what bling you're using, swipe to the side. Even if you have to go all the way in, swipe to the side and put down. And now your gems are down. This little tool, you're not trying to pick it up like this. That's not going to work. You need to, and you need to swipe to the side, the fastest and easiest way. Swipe to the side and put down. And when this stops picking up, this is just a little bit of rubber. You just go wash it and then let it dry, and it's going to work all over again. So if I was coming in here with this one, I would swipe to the side and put down. Swipe to the side and put down. Swipe to the side and put down. And just add a little bit of bling on my flowers. Just to kind of jazz it up a little bit. So here's our first card. Well, here's our first card. Here's our second card. And we still have 2 more that we can make. And this is the gnomes. Cozy gnomes is what they're called. Cute, right? And done. So in each card kit, you make 4 cards. And the gnomes have a card kit and the mice have a card kit. So I'm going to take the rest of my Gnome's Adventure and see, here's the envelopes, ready to go. All comes with it. And take the rest of my Gnome's Adventure and put it where it goes. Well, I don't know where that is right now. All right, so we'll just put it off to the side until I find where it belongs. Let's make sure everything is up top. Oh, I guess I'm just looking for the bag, but that's okay. We'll put it off to the side for right now. So we've got 2 gnomes done. Could have done all 4. The mice also have their own card kit. And it's the same type of format. You have 4 cards that are ready to be folded. You've got 4 backgrounds that are ready to be cut. You have 4 ideas on the front page. And 4 envelopes. 4 decoupage pieces. And as it says, no cutting required. So this one is the same formula, but a little different. So I've got my cards, and inside the cards, they've given you these little pop-outs. And this little piece is a throwaway piece. And then I have my 4 envelopes. And I can score these. And grab my bone folder. And these also are embossed. So this isn't just flat. There's an embossing element to it. And I don't know if you can see the debossed side. I don't know if I can get my hands to make it zoom, so that you can see that they're the deboss side. If there's a deboss side, there has to be an emboss side. And we'll just score all 4 of them. That one's long. Okay, well that one gave you a little extra. That's so funny. There we go. That one was a little long. Okay. All right, so I've got them all, well, I didn't score this one. I've got them all folded and scored. And I have my 4, or actually 8 little pieces here. They gave you these for sentiments, so that you can stamp or put a sentiment on. Now I've got my backgrounds. That I can cut out. You might use a trimmer, but these are easy straight cuts. So there's 2. Three, and my last one. So again, the question, did I already do that? Again, the question, I might have already done that. Well, okay, it'll be what it'll be. The question lies, do you put the card base in the back, or do you put it in the front? I'm going to do a couple of these in the back and a couple of these in the front. And again, I'm just getting down. In fact, I would like a little bit whiter tape. I don't think I have anything whiter. You would do a better job of taping down than I am. Gosh, I could even mat that onto something else. I could even mat that onto something else. Let us see. So I've got paper. I was going to show this a little bit later, but I've got paper that is by the company that manufactured it for Sizzix. This is the same opulent paper that Sizzix sells. The difference is Sizzix gives you 10 sheets of each. This company, Harmony, gives you 4 sheets of each. The difference is Sizzix, I believe, is, I want to say it's $26.99 for their packs of paper now. And Harmony is $13.99. And then we have it on sale for a little over $11. So I thought that because the price point, no, you're not getting the same amount of paper, you are getting identical paper. I thought that maybe the price point would be a little bit easier. And they have all the colors. They have the rose, they have the gold, the rose gold, the charcoal. They have the mystical, I don't know what they're calling theirs, but enchanted, which I think Sizzix has discontinued. They have they're calling this the ivory, like Sizzix does. They also have the Stacy Park teal colors. Only now it's in a pack of 20, so 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, and it is the exact paper. And what we've never had before is the reds. So because I'm putting that one on the inside, I think I have room to add another mat to it. Ooh, don't. Let's just look and decide what color we want. I hate that they put this little wrap around there because then I can't leave it in the bag. So I just cut it off, and that way I can leave my paper in the bag without having to take it all out. I wish they wouldn't put that little wrap around. Okay, so let's see, what color do I want? I don't want glitter. The satin's kind of pretty. Satin's always pretty. Just because I have a little room, I'm just going to add an extra mat to it. And then let's put it inside. See, just a little extra mat just to help it out just a little bit. And that gold was really pretty. And that'll fit fine and that'll close beautifully. Bam, let's put it down. All right, one card ready to go. My next one I can put right up against the inside. And if I want to, I can cut a little mat. Because I'll put this on the inside of the card. Tape it right to the inside. But then when I open it, I'm going to cover that with my gold so you don't ever see the paper. It just will be hidden. You won't see the tape, you won't see the paper. Let's put that one on the inside. So while you can do just what is given to you, you also can think a little bit about how you would want to change them up by adding more matting or where you put the background sheet that they give you. I always have to turn it to me and make sure that this is face forward. So when I'm looking at it, I can see what I'm doing. And then that's pretty close. Let's just way straight, not straight at all. Straighten it out. So now it's towards the front. And if I don't want to see that, then I just add an inside mat. That way when you open it, and I would probably add the same mat. I would do a similar mat down here so that it was the same on both. But now I've got two. One where it opens and the background is on the inside, one where it opens and your card base is there. It's just going to bother me, so I might as well just do it. And I'm just a go for it kind of girl. So close is good enough. That works. There. Now it's got the matting both sides. All right, so we've got those two ready to go. But what if I wanted to do something to my actual outside of my card? Well, Honorary SMS Girl Patty had a great idea. I'm just going to grab a piece of white paper. And I'm going to put my card right there. And I'm going to grab, because these are embossed, they have highs and lows. I'm going to grab a little bit of ink. And I'm just going to go over it with a little bit of my gold ink so that it highlights that embossing more than it is now. I want those cobblestones to stand out a little bit more than they do. And by adding a little bit of ink, whether it be a metallic or a regular dye-based ink, it really is up to you. But for me, I can now see those cobblestones a little bit easier than here. And it's got that metallic little sheen to it. Gosh, I should have done this one. Or this one. This one with the metallic, but too late. Well, is it too late? Is it ever really too late? All right, let's do this one. I'm gonna maybe do just a little bit of maybe black. We'll see what happens. I wanna be ginger with my black. So I want to bounce off almost all my color. I just want to add a little bit more gray to it. And where the embossing is, my ink is hitting it and picking up that detail. Just a little bit, just so I can see it a little bit better. Just so it's a little easier to see versus not. Now I really like it in the metallics. I think the metallics are beautiful. And maybe you have metallic ink already at home. I'm going to throw a little bit of silver over the top of that. Just so it gives it a little bit of a sheen. Okay. So now I've got two cards that I have done with ink. I've got two cards that I left alone. I've got one card that I put the insert on the actual card base. I've done the other one where I've attached the insert to the top, leaving me a place to put a sentiment. Now all I need to do is get my little mice. All right, so which mice do I want to use? Well, the little flowers. Okay, so the little lemons. The little lemons. Oh, I don't know. He's cute with the little flowers, though. Oh, decisions, decisions. Okay, so I'm going to do him on this one. Oh, so cute. And him. And then the lemons with the lemons. And then I've got a few little extra pieces. That I can use anywhere I want, I suppose. All right. So I'm going to do him, and then him, and then him. And put them there. So I start with my number 1. It's got a little extra piece that comes out. Here's my next one. Lay them right on top. And then my next one. Lay them right on top. And I think he goes there. Isn't he so cute? Wait, let me get him down and I'll show you. Cute. And then I've got these extra. So here's an extra flower pot, and here's the top that goes on the flower pot. So it's a little decoupage piece too. And there we go. And then I have my little lemon guy. So he's got the little wheelbarrow. Now this one I have to be careful how I put him down because I've left it open. So I can't put any adhesive where it would then stick to my backdrop. So I've got to keep my adhesive only on the paper. So I'm going to build him first. Okay, so put him here. And then his little face. And remember, we're just on the card kit. We've just started. And then the little face. And And he's all built. And now I need to keep him, I need to keep the adhesive right on the side. Can't go over at all because then it'll stick. It'll stick to my card will be stuck down in place. So a pop dot there, a little foam tape there. And add him on. And then I've got the little lemon that I can put over here. So cute. What happened to my dual? I had another lemon. I had 2 lemons at some point. Did I throw my other lemon away? Here it is. And that one fits right on top of there for another decoupage piece. So options aplenty when you're playing with these. And you can take them and make them more than what they were intended to be by inking, by adding bling, changing them up. You can make them more than what they started. Add a little bit of bling to this. Just to jazz it up a little bit. And call it done. Just a little bit of bling, just to add a little something to it. So here we have. And here we have. And then remember, they gave us these. These are meant for you to be able to put a sentiment on so that you can stamp whatever makes your heart happy and then add them wherever it is you want, whether it be here, whether it be in the center, up to you. But they've given you the little sentiment pieces to go with. And this is the mice, the sweet little mice card kit. It comes in the bundle, but it also comes by itself, and it makes four cards. Everything you need right in the little kit. But maybe you're saying, let me put these over here. I'm going to have extras of these, but that's okay. Maybe you're saying, those are nice. I like that, and that's fun to do, but what if I wanted to take it a little bit further? Well, let's see what we can do. So in the kits are also decoupage sheets and this book. So the gnomes have 5 decoupage sheets and the book. The book it is fussy cutting, but it has all of these amazing backgrounds. Now you can go in there and fussy cut all of this out. Look at the background sheet. You get every page has this background sheet that can be used for any of these. It can be used for the mice, it can be used for the fairies, it can be used for the gnomes. Look at here. Ready to decorate. Look at the different, they're beautiful. Even if you never cut out any of the fussy cutting, the backgrounds are worth the price of admission. I think this book is like $10.99. It is worth every penny of that. And all three of the bundles, all three of the characters, whether it be the mice, the gnome, or the fairies, look it. Okay, and you can mix and match. You could use these, this is for the gnomes, but you could use these for the fairies. You could put the little mice in here. Look at all that you get. So the gnomes have the decoupage to go with them. The mice have 2 sheets of decoupage, but they also have ephemera. So the ephemera is already die cut out, it's already done, you're ready to go, and it has the book. So again, you can use them with the gnomes, you can use them with the fairies. You've got this sheet on the back of every page. You can fussy cut all your little guys out, but I love it for the backgrounds. Love, love, love it for the backgrounds. Look at how sweet is that. Put your little mice there. So cute. Look at how pretty is this. That one's beautiful. And every page gives you this background, so you can be using this for something else. Perfect for your fairies. Perfect for your gnomes. So pretty. All right, so your mice comes with, you can get the book, it has the ephemera, and it has 2 decoupage sheets. The gnomes have 5 decoupage sheets and the book, but no ephemera. The fairies don't have a card kit, and they don't have any decoupage sheets, but the fairies have the ephemera, and they have 2 8x8 books. And these pages can be used with the mice and can be used with the gnomes. It is like everything is mix and match. You can use these with the mice, you can use them with the gnomes, you can cut them down to an A2 and A6. Perfect for your layouts. Look at how pretty. All the doors are beautiful. They're just gorgeous. So this is one of the 8x8 packs. Then, if you don't like the doors, not the rock group. Maybe you like the mushrooms. And again, this is all out of Belgium, all manufactured in Belgium, all designed in Belgium. They are amazing. And I think there's a new collection every month. So I already know what we're doing next month with them. Look at these. Oh my gosh, are they darling? Look at this. They're beautiful. They make my heart so happy. I would chop this up and I would just chop these up to little bits. Look at the tree house. with the little boat and the wagon. So the fairies have 2 8x8 sets. They also have the book. Get ready to drool. Put these lids on. Put them over here a little bit out of my way. I don't want my paper to get ink on them. So there's your background. There are your fairies, your little deer and your rabbit and your I mean, they really are just perfect. And again, you can use these with any of them. You can mix and match until your heart's content. Love that. So we're going to make 3 cards. I'm not going to use, look at, you've got the words, you've got the background. I'm not going to use the decoupage. I'm going to use just the ephemera. Well, I have to use the decoupage for the gnomes because they don't have any ephemera. But I'm going to use the ephemera from the mice, from the fairies, and I'm going to try and mix things up a little bit. So I've got my mice deco, or my mice ephemera. And I'm going to grab a page out of here. Oh, that's so cute. That one's good. I'm working from the fairies right now. Apple orchard. We've got the oranges. That's really cute too. Okay, so I'm going to do one out of the fairy book with my mouse. My little mice. I liked this one. No, they're both doors. All right, let's start with that one. Oh, but she's so cute. She's so cute. I am going to cut that one. So the only thing I'm cutting is the back sheet, which I get tons of. So it's not that I have to pick which side I like better. I don't. Am I going to be able to pull it out? Nope, I'm going to have to cut it. Or maybe I can just do a... that worked. All right, so I've got 2. And I've got my 2 little mice. Those are the 2 I'm going to use. A little water can. All right, so let's just build these. So if I want to make a 5x7 card, no problem. And let's figure out what we're going to map this on. Maybe the charcoal? Maybe a little bit of the black. Okay, we'll see. And maybe the rose gold. So I save my packaging so I can put this back in. Maybe that. Oh, she's cute there. Okay, that looks good. So let's trim her out. So I'm using from the fairies with my mice, just so you can see that you can interchange them. Those paper books are pretty amazing. And from my understanding, they're like the bestseller for this company. All of their little paper books. And I'm using what we know to be opulent paper, only this is literally by the company who manufactures it. And the price point is just a wee bit better. Oh, that's very striking. So I think I'm going to do that. That looks really good. So just using the shimmer paper from, what do they call it? They're called precious metals. As opposed to opulent, it's called precious metals. And instead of getting 10 sheets, you're getting 4 of each for 20 sheets. But you're also paying quite a bit less. I think I like her there. I think I like the little watering plant, the little watering jug, or I can put the little flowers. No, I don't like those flowers. Don't like those flowers. Let's see what other flowers we've got. All the pieces. Oh, look at how cute is he. I shouldn't have taken all the pieces out. That was a bad decision. Oh, look at him. He's just kind of sweeping around. Oh, these are so flippin' cute. So I don't know. Do you like the guys like just like little sweeping around? Do we like her watering her plants? And remember, this is from the fairy background. Yeah, I shouldn't have dumped them all out because now I want them all. We do him, kind of sweeping around. And where did that watering can go? It was here. No, 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 no. Well, where did my watering can go? I got so darned excited. No, no, no. All right, well, can't find my watering can. If you guys see it, let me know. But I like him sweeping. He's awful cute there. These are just too big. I think that watering can would have been perfect. Nope, I'm just gonna do him. So let's pop him up. Oh, I found it! But I don't want it. See, I changed my, okay, stop. Put them away, Stacy. You've got to move on. Put them away. Just do her and be done. Stop. I could sit here and go back and forth a million times for the one I want to use. A million times. I'm just going to pop her up. Put the little watering can there. And do a final matte in ivory. Done. Holy smokes, artichokes. So I mixed the fairy paper with the mice. Now let's grab the fairies and mix the fairies with somebody else's paper, with either the Gnome paper, the gnomes, or the mice paper. These are darling. And remember, we import them. So we cover the cost of the tariffs and shipping to get them here. So we brought them out at the very best price I can. But you got to remember, they're coming a long way. The dollar's not great against the euro right now. Who would have ever thought that that would be a consideration for me? Look at how cute. Right? Only took me a while, but this is just a card. We made just a card, but it's darling. Okay, so then we're gonna take the fairies and let's find the fairy ephemera. Fairy ephemera right here. And let's look at the gnome paper. Oh, that page is so perfect. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at how cute are these. Oh, like she's walking. Oh, I don't know. They're all good. Oh, they're good. And then they've got the little animals and the little butterflies and the little... Oh, these are... Okay, so that's a great page. This is the gnomes, right? Too big. I think too big. Nope, I think those are too big for that one. So cute. Okay, so I think I'm going to grab, even though I'm using the fairies, I'm going to use the paper from the Gnome book. And I'm going to grab this one. There's that, and then that last one, this one. Now I'm going to try and go with think long, think wrong, and just go for it. And see, look at how cute they are. If you want to fussy cut, you want to fussy cut that one to put over there, and you want to fussy cut that one and put it on there. That's what they're made to do, but we're taking creativity and we're exploring with it. We're saying, could you, would you? If you could, would you? Oh, I absolutely would. I have been a risk taker. There's no box to be had. Let's fly by the seat of our pants kind of girl my whole life. So why stop now? I like mixing and matching. I like to know that I can use it for more than one thing, although this one's so stinking cute. I might just do this one. That one's awful cute with the little toadstools. All right, so what are we gonna just do the little toad? I said I was gonna think long, think wrong. Well, definitely I think I want her here. I think she looks great there. And I think she'll look great here. And maybe with the glitter as the background. So again, out of the Gnome book, we're mixing the fairy ephemera. With the Gnome paper. Too dark, maybe? Maybe. Let's bring back my gold. Ooh. Let's use my white. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, that looks great. And she can go right there. Okay, works for me. You would do a better job of taping down. I want to have a mice card a fairy card and a gnome card before we move on, using the different papers from the different sets. Look at how cute she is. And then we'll take put them in our flower centers. And then maybe one more mat. Just one. And then we'll move on. We've got to do our gnomes, and we'll have to do our gnomes out of our mice book. That way we've done something from, we've mixed and matched. Now, I don't know a little girl who would not love to have this card. I don't know a big girl who wouldn't love to have this card. Put a happy birthday or a thinking of you. Flip her wings up just a little bit. And I have all this ephemera to choose from. I've even got little butterflies. Oh, and little rabbits. And little deer and squirrels and unicorns. No, I'm going to leave her just the way she is. Just the way she is. Okay, so we've done mice out of the gnomes. Was it out of the gnomes? Mice out of the gnomes? Or mice out of the fairies? We did the mice out of the fairies out of the gnomes. And now let's see about getting the gnomes out of the mice. Mix and match. And then we have to get to die cutting. So let's grab the mice book. And the gnomes, I don't have the ephemera for, so we'll have to use the decoupage. That one's super sweet. That one's super sweet. I'm looking at my gnomes to decide which piece I want to take. So I like this piece here. And I actually like this piece here. And maybe this piece. Okay. So I've got 1, 2, 3. He's so cute. And it looks like he's just a 2 guy. He's darling there. And then, oh, these are hard to decide. Maybe this guy. maybe this guy. I cover up whatever was there and put him here. Or do I like it better with the bunny? I just cover that up. And I put him there with the bunny sitting by the fire. So there's that guy. And he pops this one. And this one. So there's two. And then for this one, I think I like her in there. These are so cute. So I've got three of them. And now that I'm looking at this one and I'm looking over here, I like these colors better. These are brighter. The pink, or the green? The green. All right, so these are easy to build. I forgot his hat. That looks good. And now we have mixed and matched all of them. Okay, that works for me. And then I'll put him down. These are fun, they're easy. They can be fast unless you're me, but I want to finish this one because then we need to move on to the die cutting. Or should it be in gold glitter? Oh yeah, that's better. Do it in the gold glitter and then the black matte. And then die cut. So I'm going to open the red paper to die cut, just so you can see how the die works. But then I'm going to come back and I'm going to use the paper from the books to die cut as well. But to show you how it works, I haven't opened up that red precious metals is what they're calling it. I need to open up that red. It's calling me. All right, and then I've got 1, 2, 3. So a little foam tape. And line him up. And a little foam tape. And line him up. And a little foam tape, and we'll put him down. Oh, he's so cute. And maybe a few, so I'm gonna hold these guys. We might do these when we die cut. We'll see. Hold these guys to the side. And maybe add a few. A few little bling. Just a few little bling. And he's done. We have been whipping through these, whipping through them. We have done quite a few cards. Gosh, and I think we've done more than this. We did this one, and we did this one. Okay, but we got more to do. So this time we mixed and matched our backgrounds. And we took from the fair, from the mice to go with the gnomes, and from the fairies to go with the mice, and from the gnomes to go with the fairies. So you can see how everything can mix and match together. Now we're going to pull out the die cuts. Wow, I have got a lot of samples over here to show you. We're going to pull out the die cuts. So I'm going to keep those books and some of this handy. And I'm going to bring over my Big Shot machine and I'm going to show you the die. It is by Simple and Basic. It is anything but simple and it is anything but basic. This is going to make an interactive card front for you. And it is so simple. So to do it, just so you can see, and just because I want to open the red paper so desperately, we've never had red before. Swoon! 20 sheets for a little over $11. Stand that. The little wraparound drives me crazy because when I want to put it away, it makes it hard for me. All right, so we have got red satin, so red glitter, red satin, red mirror. Oh, so this is more of a metal finish. That's way more of a mirror finish, and then a shimmer. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, and Sizzix does not have this. So I had to try it. We are going to work with the dies, and I'm just going to do the die as it's just in plain paper and the red paper, so you can see the differences. Okay, so I've got a couple sheets of the red. And I've got my die. This is your base die. So I'm going to die cut first my base. Bring over my machine. This is not an intricate die. You don't need a precision base plate, anything like that. This is an easy peasy die, and it has a score line built in, which is going to be important. And I send it on through. So here is my base. It cuts around, but does not cut the top. It adds a score line in the center. This is my base. Now I have to put this down on something, whether it be a card front or I make this the card itself. So I'm going to take some tape and put it all the way around, down one side Down the other. At the bottom, and I want to make sure that that piece, that flap, still is not taped down to anything. And then 2 little pieces just at the top, because there's a little V indent. I just want to run 2 little pieces at the top. And then I'm going to put it onto my red glitter. You may have all the opulent, but you don't have the red. And next week I'm actually using some opulent paper, black opulent, but we bought the last that there is, and when it's gone, it's gone. So I'm going to put it down on my glitter. And my flap still flaps. Still flaps. So let's trim this out. So I've got my beginnings. Now, it comes with this die right here, and that's not a tag or a banner. Nope, that's our pulling mechanism. So let's grab a piece of our beautiful mirror. And let's cut. Now we started really simple with those card kits. And then we went in and we added a little pizzazz and did our own cards without the kit, but we mixed and matched the paper and the decoupage or the ephemera. Now we're making the die, the base for our next cards. Pop it out. You will see that there is a score line right down here. I flip it up. That's how it's going to want to score, is flipped up. I take my arrow and I put it through my top, and then I take a little piece of tape right on that flipped up part. I decide where I want my little pulley to be. Do I want it high? Do I want it lower? And once I make that decision, I close this down right on top of that little piece of tape. Because then, look at how cute. Darling, right? Pull up, there's your message. Down there isn't. Really simple. Simple to make. And then it comes with the matting pieces in either ovals or rectangles, or you can mix and match. So I can pull this up And then I can cut in my red mirror. And in my smaller one, I can do the shimmer again. So you get it in the ovals and the rectangles, and you can put the oval inside the rectangle and the rectangle. I mean, they're really useful. Easy to cut. They're an open frame die, so no back and forth or rotating. Bing, bang, boom, done. Done. This layer's right inside. Pull it up. And let's let that lay down. And your sentiment there. Fits right inside. And then you can go up, and that makes its own little stop. How cute is this? Right? How darling is this? How easy was that? Literally, 2 cuts. 1, 2, 3, about 5 pieces of tape, and that's it. Done. Love the red. So let's play. Let's play with some of the stuff we have. And I'm gonna take the fairy book, I think. These pieces are a hair bit smaller than, okay, where did I put them? Than the die itself. Here are my fairies. Oh, maybe I can do it with the red, because I've got the mushrooms. Do I have anything else? Oh, I have the mushrooms over here too. But did that come from my fairies or did that come from my gnomes? I think that might have come from my gnomes. Okay, maybe not the red. I'm trying to use the red paper just because I love it. Oh, but that one's really pretty too. And she's beautiful there. Okay, I think I'm going to use this one. Put my fairies away. And cut this piece out. So this paper inside the book is just a little bit smaller than what you would typically use for that die. So I'm gonna make it work. Let's bring over my base. And let's trim out all the white off of my image. And when I put it in, you will see that it pretty much fits just inside the die. It's not hanging over at all. So that means it's right there. It's going to work just fine. Even if it was a little bit shorter, even if it was a little bit more narrow, it still would work. The key to this is that that little notch is face up. You want to make sure that when you're die cutting, your paper is also in the right direction so that your top of your paper is where that notch is. Now I can either tape this down, I can kind of play it by ear and just let it go, which is what I'm gonna do. Let's bring over my machine. And it's just like a little bit of a perfect fit. So I'm just gonna lay it down. And send it through. And I moved it. Oh, did I move it? Holy smokes. Let's try not to move it this time. Send it on through. Now it's not going to cut much off the sides or the bottom because there's nothing really there to cut. But you see, I still have my edges and I have my notch and I have my score line. So we need to decide what paper do we want to put it down on. I've already started to cut into this. That's beautiful. So let's grab my tape. I'm just gonna slice, oh, maybe I'm not. Is it enough? It's enough. All right, let's tape this down. And all I'm going to tape is the 3 sides and then a little bit on either side of the notch. I want to make sure that my little flap that's flapping doesn't accidentally get taped in place. I want to make sure that this little flap that's flapping, so there's one piece of tape, 2, 3, and then 2 small ones at the top. 4, and 5. 5 pieces of tape. That's what I'm using. Pull out my liner. And put it down. And then let's trim it out. And then I think I'm gonna grab that white glitter again. Do I have some left? My white glitter. I'm gonna put that on there. Better job than I would be taping. Too short. And then one more mat. To finish it off. So I'm building my whole card before I add I'm going to build my whole card before I add my decorative elements. Okay, so I've got my whole card built. Now all I need to do is add my pulley, and I'm going to do it out of white, out of the white glitter. Pop it out. Remember that it's got a score line that's going to want to score up. So you're going to find that score line and you're going to score it up so that the plain side of the paper is facing up. Put a little piece of adhesive tape on it, a little bit of Stacy tape on the plain side, not the glitter side. And then let's find the position where we want it to be. That looks good. Grab that tape off of the liner off of that piece, right off of the backing, and then just lay your flap right on top. Just lay it right on top. And that's going to allow you to pull. Now to decorate, I'm going to grab her. And I'm going to put her right dead center. And I'm going to use some pop. I'm going to use some foam tape. But I can't go with the foam tape any higher than my crease line, than my score line right there. I don't want to accident. If I tape her all the way down, including her little head, I won't be able to pull anymore. It won't bend anymore, because she's not scored in the same place. So if I just add a little bit of my tape everywhere, just a little bit of my foam tape on her body, and I put her down, now when I go to pull, she moves with it. So cute. And we used the pattern paper. So darling. All right, let's do another one. Let's grab the little mice. because they're as cute can be. And let's find the mice ephemera. I could use the mice decoupage because we get it. You're going to get it in the kit. You're going to get 2 sheets of it. And you get, what, well, 4 per sheet. But for time's sake, I'm going to use the ephemera. Oh, they're all in the front. He's so cute. So let's find the paper I want to use. Oh, I already, oh, it's this one. Oh, look at him. See, that's darling. That might be the winner chicken dinner. That one's super cute too. Sleeping with the oranges. Okay. I think those 2 are good. So grab all my ephemera and we'll put it back away. And we'll cut those 2. Now remember, this is going to be almost the exact size of the die. There's one. And of course, they give you the little vignettes with the decoupage that goes with them. It's up to you if you want to do the fussy cutting. I want it for the backgrounds. There's 2. Oh, I've got the white off that one pretty good. And the white off this one pretty good. Let's grab my die. All of this over here. That over here. That in the trash. Let's grab my die. It's going to fit in perfectly. Now, if I do it this way, I'm gonna be pulling backwards. I want this at the top. So you always want to check your paper to make sure it's in the right direction. And then you see, it just fits. There won't be any real die cutting on all the way around the edges because I've already done that. The paper's at that size already. Put it in. see if I moved it. Die cut. Out we go. So it has just a little bit of a pulley right there, but I'm all good on my sides. And then let's do our other. Down. And there we go. This one has a little bit more of the V. This one I got a little close to the top. Let's just pull some paper. I didn't know if I'd get into it today. This is the first time I'm using my paper in a Saturday with Stacy video. Well, it's not. It's my, well, it's kind of my paper. With Sizzix, it's my paper. I don't know, is it the glitter or is it the satin? Let's get this one down first and then we'll make up our minds. So, one. Just want to make sure that I don't accidentally tape my little flap down. 2. 3. 4. 5. And then expose the sticky. I'm just making sure that my flap doesn't accidentally get taped down. And then lay it down. And then trim it out. So one mat. Nope. Yes. 2 mats. Remember that flap needs to continue to flap. Don't accidentally tape it down or glue it down. Oh, I just butchered the cut. There we go. Now let's cut our pulley. Send it on through. It's an easy peasy cut. Remember, there's going to be a score line, and it's going to want to score forward. Put a little bit of Stacy tape on it. Send it up through. And when you're happy with it, just fold it up so that Stacy tape is facing you. Fold it up and then just lay your flap on top of it. Did I forget to score? Oh, I did. I forgot to score it. Okay. There we go. Score your paper. All right. Yeah, okay, now let's take our little guy. And he's gonna sleep with the oranges. And he is short enough that he doesn't even hit the score line. And there he is. And then we can decorate the center. Really cute and really easy to do. So let's score this one, shall we? 1, 2. You would do a much better job. 3, 4, 5. Make sure my flap doesn't accidentally get taped down. I can already hear Mr. SMS. What did you do? His floor is a mess. Make sure I'm not down. Let's trim it out. And then I think I'm just going to mat it on some ivory. I think that's so pretty. I don't even know that I want to put the little mice on it, but I will. And we started super simple, basic cards out of a card kit. You can get the card kits by themselves. We have it for the gnomes and the mice. Then we moved into just playing with the paper and the ephemera or the decoupage, making our own cards. Or, gosh, you could make your own embellishments for your layouts. You could make your own mini albums and mini journals with this. There's so much to be done. Brand new company for Scrapbooking Made Simple. I already know what we're doing at the end of August, and I think what we're doing in October with them. So I've got my mats. I need to cut, and I think I will do it out of the, I think I'll just do it out of the ivory. It's a wafer style die, easy to roll through. It's not intricate at all, but it does have a score line. Take that fold and fold it towards you. That's the way it's going to want to score. A little bit of Stacy tape on the bottom. On that little flap you just scored up. And then push it through. And then you can pull. then we've got our little mouse that just fits right perfectly there. Now this one does go higher than the score line, so I want to make sure I keep my adhesive on the lower side of the body. Don't want to go in too high. And just put it right down there. So that when I pull, he lifts right up with it. They really are darling. And then of course you've got the matting elements. I'll show you in the samples I have for you. You have the matting elements to go with it. But looky what we did today. Isn't he cute? Look at what you and I did together. We used some simple and basic. We used, which is definitely not simple and basic. We used our new friends at, I have the hardest time pronouncing it. I need to ask what is the exact way to pronounce it. Creatief art. Creatief art. We did this one together. And we made the simple cards together. Whether we left it with the frame open and put the backing here, or we left the card, we did all of these together. And we had a great time doing it. We mixed and matched. This paper came from the gnomes. And this paper came from the fairies, I think. And this paper came from the mice, I think. We mixed and matched all of the paper and the different little gnomes, fairies, or mice. So you could see that you can mix and match between the three sets. I didn't get to use the WOW today. I have a stamp set. You're going to see that in several of the samples, they've used this stamp set from WOW. We don't have very many of them, but it's a really nice stamp set. It says, hello, I miss your face. Hello, what's up? I just wanted to say hello. Hello, you rock. I've been thinking about you. Hello, it's me, or happy. Happy mail is the best mail. Happy to know you. Happy, happy, happy. Happy birthday to you. Happy to call you my friend. Happy for you. Hooray. Hooray, let's celebrate. Hooray, you're amazing. Hip, hip, hooray. Hooray, it's your special day. Hooray, knew you could do it. So that's the WOW sentiment set, and you're going to see that in several of the finished samples. We have, not from Sizzix, but from Harmony Paper, the manufacturers of Opulent, or was the manufacturers of Opulent. I don't know if they are anymore. Where we've got the gold, the rose gold, the teal, the white, what Sizzix called the mystical, the silver, the charcoal, and the red, which I love. I mean, that's pretty flippin' fabulous. That's a Christmas card right there. No green, just the red. So it's 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 sheets. Is it 25 sheets? 20 sheets. So 4 sheets times 5. There we go. 4 sheets times 5. But it's not $26. We have it on sale for $11. And then next week on Monday, I will have Black Opulent for you, but I have it at a very special price for you. Then we have the product from Creatief Art. Whether you buy the bundle or you buy the individual elements. It's up to you. Each of the bundles is the exact same price, $29.99, and that gets you everything in that collection, or you pick and choose what you love, love, love the most. Mind you, it is coming from Belgium. So it's on its way, but it's coming from Belgium. We have enough in the store for in-store peeps to come in and shop. The rest of the order has left Belgium and is on its way. Now I have got so many cards. I don't know how to get through them all. We're just going to start. So, honorary SMS girl Patty did this one. And honorary SMS girl Gail here. And honorary SMS girl Dortina here. Aren't they darling? They had the best time with these. SMS girl Elena. So she's got the sentiment. She's got it all matted out. SMS girl Elena, the little paddle. Here, this is honorary SMS girl Patty, and you can see they've given you that little piece so you can use it for your sentiment. And here she's used it with the happy from Wow. And here's our Gnome fisherman. See, she put it on the inside. Who is this? This is Catherine. Catherine put it on the inside. Okay, see there, nobody knows. Is it supposed to be taped to the front so you have the inside to write in? Or is it supposed to be taped to the inside? Decisions, decisions. This is also Catherine, and she taped hers to the inside. But Patty taped hers. Patty taped hers so you could write a sentiment. Catherine did it the other way. I don't know which is right and which is wrong. I guess it's tomato, tomato, right? Here we have, I bet this is, oh. I don't know who did this one. But it's cute. Look at that. She's darling. And here we have honorary SMS girl Gail. Mixing, matching. Honorary SMS girl Patty. So the girls didn't know on Wednesday what they were going to be doing. They come on Wednesdays and they volunteer their time and they sit and they make. And what they thought they were going to make on Wednesday turned out they didn't. This is, I bet this is Elena. Yes, this is Elena. So you can see all the matting. You get the ovals and rectangles to mat with. Oh, so she's darling. So here she used the 8x8 paper to get that door. Look at how cute. And again, Elena, this is so good. And here, I bet this is Elena too. She went to town. So cute. And here we have, let's grab some of these. Here we have honorary SMS girl Dortina. Now I put the green guy with him, but the purple looks really great. I use the green guy with this background. Purple looks great, Dortina. And look at Patty with the unicorn and the bunnies and the butterfly. No fairies or gnomes or mice at all. And, oh, I'm not nearly done. Look at how cute is he. This is honorary SMS girl Gail. Look at how darling. Oh, and I love this one. Ooh, this is also honorary SMS girl Gail. Love the fall on this. That's just beautiful. And then we have honorary SMS girl Patty. Now Patty used the piece of paper that's on the back side of everything. You really can just, there's just so much that you can do. This is Elena. So much you can do. For $29.99, those kits go a really long way. This is Elena. Not sure who made this one. How cute. You can see all the layering aspects. I don't know anybody who wouldn't love to have that little card. And here. And she's absolutely darling, sitting in front of the door. And look at this one. Isn't that darling, with the big sunflower right in front of their face? This is honorary SMS girl Patty. So cute, Patty. And I love this one. I saw this one being made. Honorary SMS girl Gail. I saw her making this one and I'm like, oh, so darling. And Elena. Elena likes the interactive. Anything interactive, or you can add twinkle fairies lights too. She's in. And, oh, these are all, holy smokes. Elena, you went to town, girl. And the little matting acts as a little stopper. Dortina. Hooray! There's the stamp set from Wow. The little, oh, look, it's so cute. That hedgehog. It's so cute, little fairy. And then down it goes, and she's got like little glitter, a little bit of glitter dust everywhere. Dortina, that's beautiful. And Elena. And Dortina. Oh, I love the rich colors. Look at that. Doesn't that look beautiful? And we're almost there, almost there. Elena. And then some larger cards. So we've got Catherine did this darling easel card. Super cute. Got the placement, she fussy cut the door. It's just darling. And then look at this from Patty. Oh, so even the little deer and the bunny are ephemera that come with the fairies. And then she put the gnome right dead center, and all of it's decoupaged up, all of them. And then we've got Catherine again. Look at how pretty in the greenhouse, and she's just sweet. I love these. Oh, who did this one? Catherine. Okay, they're fab. She fussy cut these out. She fussy cut these out of the book. And then Catherine. Catherine did all the big cards. And look at how she got the door to line up perfectly. She's a rock star. And then we have a layout. And I think the layout is Dortina and Claire. And they have the door that opens, and there she is sitting inside. And you've got places for your photographs. And I mean, they're even perfect for layouts. So, brand new manufacturer to Scrapbooking Made Simple. Super excited to have them. Love the die from Simple and Basic. Love the die from Simple and Basic. I'm hoping we can get more, but it's going to take a little bit of time. So I'm thinking that when these sell out, the next round would be at least 4 weeks out, I think, because it's got to get from them to here, but we're going to see what we can do about that. So love the kits, love the bundles, love the paper from Harmony. So trying to bring the cost down just a little bit. Yes, you get less paper, but you're also spending less money. And sometimes it's easier to spend $11 than it is $26. So I wanted to bring it in to show it to you so you knew you had an option. We haven't gotten rid of the pretty, sparkly, opulent type paper. We just changed the manufacturer that we're buying it from, and we are actually getting it from the manufacturer. So it is me, Stacy. Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Saturday with Stacy, YouTube class number, is this 515? I think this is 515. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. I'm not, wait, I'm not 100% sure. Yes, no, 615. Saturday with Stacy class 615. I hope that I showed you something. I hope that I gave you a tip or a trick or introduced you to something you hadn't seen before, or reminded you of things you have that you could be using now. Like maybe your bling, I don't know, maybe your opulent paper, I don't know. So if you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, please subscribe to Scrapbooking Made Simple, and the next time I see you will be Monday morning. I'll see you morning and afternoon. There is a very special launch. I wonder who it's from. Who else do I get up to do a 9 a.m. class for? Only one. So only one person launches at 9 a.m. in the morning. So I will see you Monday, 9 a.m. in the morning, sunny California time. That would be 11 a.m. Central, noon Eastern. And then I will be back again for our standard Make It Monday event. All right, you guys, have a great day. Have a great weekend. Thanks for hanging with me, and I will see you later. Bye, everybody.